alive again, I think. And right where I left off last time. Great. Alright, my test. Jovi! You'll love this game. It's basically a Ghibli film. Just give me 1 second, I gotta send a link. Actually, never mind. I forgot YouTube's kind of broken right now, so I can't go straight to my strand and link it. Boo! Yes. It is the one with the president, where he gets nuked by who I can only assume are the North Koreans, and wakes up in a fantasy world with this McNugget guy. Now we are going to go meet Pugnacious, the president of this place. I don't know if president's the right word. But they're all dog people. See? She's a dog person.
Hey there.
My weapons are the sharpest and golden, Paul. Guaranteed. I put my heart and soul into every single one. Just don't go to the innkeeper. Hey. Hey, we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that, alright? She's gone. She's dead. They killed her. She's super dead. It's not fair. It hurts my soul. This lady's rude. She's got a serious barking problem where she barks at you.
Hello there.
And then proceeds to greet you. That's not how you do things. You don't bark at your guests, ma'am. Also, I don't know how offended any of these people would be if I tried to pet them. But, this place looks pretty cool. Feel free to look around. Not tread on dirty footprints here. Tread your dirty footprints. I'm wearing shoes. Okay, let's go see Pugnacious, the underwhelming pug ruler of this land. I really wish he was like more, I don't know, out there in design. Hey, little pup.
Hey.
Do you know the statue Lady Luck has in her... I can read, I promise. I hate to break it to you, kiddo, but the statue's a lie. Lady Luck is rigged. You are being cheated. Whoa! Thank you, Blade Wolf. You scared the mess out of me. But thank you. No, the president's not dead. He's still with me. He's right there. See, he's like, I ain't dead. I'm the president. I don't even know if Blade is watching the stream, or if that was a subscriber notification on an unrelated video. But if you're here, thank you. If not, that's hilarious. Because I certainly forgot I had that notification on there. Well, are you ready? The stakes will be 1,000 guilders. You may pay afterwards if you prefer, of course. Shall we be? Yeah, let's do it. The timing was on point. I think that that was on a different video though. That's hilarious. All right, I gotta gamble with this guy to see if I can see their leader. We shall play a round of red and black. The game uses 3 dice. All right, I will throw 2 of the dice, and you will confirm the numbers rolled. Although, honestly, if anything like their Lady Luck, rolling the dice to determine their taxes, this shit's rigged. We'll decide rather the roll of the 3rd die will bring the total of all 3 or 11 or more. Okay, whatever. It's rigged, let's just do it. If you believe it will be 11 or more, you will call red. If less, black. However, when the 3 ones are rolled, or 3 sixes, red and black will be turned on their heads. I'm a kid, I'm a little boy, why would I know about all this? By this, we mean that despite the total of 3, our 3 ones will count as red. And despite the total of 18, our 3 sixes will count as black. Cool, okay. Are you happy that you understand these rules? That, I guess, I'm kind of happy. Okay, I understand. They seem fair enough. Slightly in our favor, if anything. Cool.
Well, now.
There's a fine set of dice there, matey. They'll be worth a pretty penny, I shouldn't wonder. What? Yes! Too much. Too much math. Way too much. But it's okay. I will thank you to keep your filthy hands away from them. Damn. No respect for the Pirate King. Who... whatever. These are sacred items entrusted only to the highest ranking servants of the realm. It's like, I'll steal them later. Now, let's begin. I will start by rolling the first 2 dice. A 6 and a 1. The total is 7. Well, do you call red or black? Okay, Jovi, red or black? I'm trusting you with this one. I'm trusting you. Red. All right. Calling red. I believe in you. Red. Very well. Then if a 4 or higher is rolled, with the remaining die, you will win. Remember, 1,000 guilders are on the line here. Don't put me in debt. The total is 8. Black is victorious. Hello, debt. That was a little odd, though. You rolled a loaded dice, you son of a... We lost. My condolences, young man. Absolutely rigged. Might you consider playing another round? You want me to put myself in more debt? Certainly. I am a man of gold, Paul. Your debt will increase, of course. You are happy to proceed nonetheless. I don't know. I think this shit's rigged. Do we want to roll again? Or call it quits here? Actually, all of these responses imply that I want to keep going. So I guess we're going to keep going. I won't lose this time.
Hey.
What are you doing, Evan?
Go on, my son.
Go on, my son. Thrash the beggar. Alright, do it. You're lucky indeed. But beware, should a third one appear, red and black will be turned on their heads. Well, alright. Alright, red or black. You know what? This guy's rolling the loaded dice. It landed on 1 last time. We're calling red.
Very well.
What? I'm sorry. Failed you. But you're getting the hang of it, laddie. This much is plain. No, I'm getting cheated. If you wish to continue, your debt will increase still further. I can't quit. Just one more. Mr. President does not approve of this. Oh, 2 6s. Red and black stand ready to be turned on their heads once more. Another 6 will turn them, resulting in a win for black. Any other number will result in a win for red. Alright, I'm trusting you this time. You want me to roll black? Call for black? I'll wait a second. Because, you know, I got that little delay, you know. You know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? I got that little delay. Red or black? No! You can't go AFK now! Well, the last thing you said was black, so I'm gonna go for black.
Very well.
Let the final die decide. Oof. He went oof. No, we need to stop.
Oh, come on!
Yo, what's up, Sensei? Man, this place is whack, yo. Absolutely. He's cheating us. And also exploiting a kid's gambling habit. This dude's like, this town. Hey, yo, man. This town is basically EA. This town is run by EA. I'm calling it.
But...
3 losses, how unfortunate. Now, if you would, be so kind as to hand over 10 million guilders. 10 mil? Whoa, 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 whoa. You said 1,000. What happened?
Snakes alive!
I warned you, did I not? Twice, in fact. As you continue to lose, your debt grows. After each loss, it increases 100-fold. 1,000 rises to 100,000. 100,000 to 10 million. Screw this guy. Let's burn this place down. I'm the king. I don't have any debt. I have my own kingdom. It may just be like 3 tents in the middle of the woods right now, but trust me. Trust me, my kingdom demands respect. You mentioned the debt, but not the amount. I wouldn't exactly call that informed consent.
Oh my.
No, Evan, we don't. We are broke.
Very well.
Sensei, you missed it, man. I got the mess scared out of me by an unrelated subscription notification. Somebody who's not even in this stream subscribed and it scared the mess out of me. You seem trustworthy. I will allow you to delay the payment of your debt. You ain't getting it. What?
Do not be alarmed. The creature will leave you when your debt is paid.
This sounds like suffering. Just cook the bird and eat it.
Oh.
What are we gonna do? We're no closer to meeting Master Pugnacious, and now we're 10 million guilders in debt.
You owe me! You owe me!
It just screams you owe me. What the? Fucking did that on purpose. You unsubscribed so you could resubscribe and scare me. How dare you? How dare you? AFK work. I see what's going on here. April Fool's was yesterday. Thank you very much. Shut up, you stupid bird. Wait a minute. Half the flippin' town must be in debt. If all these birds or anything to go by. So about that dice game, I couldn't help noticing something fishy about how the third dice was moving. Excuse me. You spotted it too? I was thinking exactly the same thing. It took you 3 games to realize it was rigged. I was so lost in the game there. It slipped me notice, I have to say, of course. It wouldn't surprise me if there were more to that die than meets the eye. That rhymed. The swab said they were special dice, only for the big wigs or such. If we could get our hands on one, we might be able to find some proof that he was cheating. So, let me get this straight. Pugnacious regularly puts all of his citizens in debt and then basically gives them annoying ass birds that follow them around shouting they owe him until they pay him back. Hold on 1 second. No, hold on a second. This place is calling me about my car's extended warranty.
Since we have not gotten a response,
I don't own a car.
final courtesy call before we close your file.
All right.
Would you like to speak to someone about extending or reinstating your car's warranty?
Yes.
Thank you for calling. If your car has less than 150,000 miles, press 3 now. Or if you would like your please hold for the next available representative.
All right, please. Please.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Thank you for calling Auto Warranty Services. May I ask what year is your car?
Yo, my car's from the year 1990, my dude. No, wait. What the fuck? Well, that was fast. That was fast. Alright, we can go back to the game. He called bullshit. He said, have a blessed day. Alright, well. He said, ain't no biggie, man. I fucking feel you. Have a blessed day. That's exactly what he said. See, I was half tempted to just shout, I don't own a car. But I figured I could probably lead him on. But, yeah, he wasn't having it. He knows. He knows they're a bunch of scammers. Motion seconded. Bet money they call me back in like the next 20 minutes. I guess so. They just know. They know. Like, we've called this guy so many times that all he does is mess with us. We're not getting money out of him. I recognize his voice. Just hang up. Thirded. Well, alright then. We gotta steal some dye.
You owe me! You owe me!
I know, Bird, I know. I should have shout that. Next time they call me, I'm just gonna shout, you owe me.
Hey.
We all want to speak to Miss Yukon. Wait your turn. I'm not gonna wait my turn. Hello, Miss Yukon. Can I pet your head?
Hello.
Hello, hello. Good day to you. How nice it is to exchange friendly greetings. That'd be hilarious. They actually have a training tape like, alright, so we gotta try to scam people out of their money. But if you hear this voice, if they mention saving any money on a Papa John's pizza, hang the hell up. Right now. Just hang up the phone. It's not legit. They're just casually talking about their debt. They don't even want to talk to me. They don't even care. I'm a little bummed, actually. You know those YouTube channels where they basically just go out of their way to bait scammers? I think they're called scam baiters. There is a small part of me that wants to become a scam baiter just to mess with these people and waste their time. But I'm not nearly as elaborate as most scam baiters. They are both handsome and serious, but Yapai is a true warrior. And as a soldier, that means a great deal to me. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it though. You know, Kuni 1 had a way cooler looking casino. I like the whole undead vibe that one had going for it. Also, I had to gamble for my soul. That was a thing. My humblest apologies, sir. The house kindly asks that those who are, troubled by debt refrain from playing.
Oh.
I didn't even try to play. I just walked past the casino. Roland, he's with me. I won't let him play any of the games. He'll just be watching if that's alright with you. We're all gonna end up with these birds, I'm calling it. Okay, we're going into the casino.
All right.
Hold on a second. I see at least one of these birds in here. Pretty lax on the rules, huh, fellas? We'll draw less attention if we split up. Let's spread out and see what what we can see. If I switch characters, will it make me run around as him during this scene? No. It seems you too are burdened with debt. How unfortunate we are.
You owe me! You owe me!
Just strangle the bird. Politely. Reckon I'm a fan of the old casino, man. Games galore, pretty girls aplenty. Yeah, this is the life for me. Hey man, I didn't know you liked them, furry? I won't judge. Oh dear, are you lost? I am afraid that this is not the place for little boys who are looking for their mummies. This is the prize exchange counter. Oh, I just wanted to chat. You would like to talk to me? How adorable! Such a shame I have so little to say to children. I'm a king! I demand respect. I just want there to be that scene where all the dogs are sitting around the table. I mean, technically, all of these are a parody of that at this point. Hey. Look, all I'm saying is do you think any of these dog people would be offended if you attempted to pet them? Would this guy look at me like, pardon me, sir? It is not uncommon for visitors to our kingdom to loudly decry the casino as a den of trickery. But this is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous assertion. Do they not understand that this is owned and operated by the state that's scamming you? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I think it depends on the person. Now, if you walked into town, tossed the bone, and said fetch, that would be offensive. I'm just saying. I don't know. These are the things I think about that I shouldn't. Just like how I thought about in My Hero Academia, how Todoroki called the dog person a mutt. And I'm like, damn. Todoroki, he's a dog human. He's a dog. Calling him a mutt is kind of racist. I don't know, maybe. Not from Evan, though. She didn't want nothing to do with him. If you ask me, such complaints are nothing more than whining, sore losers. I mean, if you live here, you're a loser too, man. You're getting cheated in those taxes, my dude. This person looks miserable. You wish to know more about the dice used here at the casino? I can quite understand why you would. I suppose you have been wondering at the admiring glances bestowed upon why can't I read today? Bestowed upon the bearers of these auspicious items, yes? Alas, they are only granted to a select... Okay, PC, whatever. Select servants of the realm. You will not find them on sale anywhere, I'm afraid. Not even I, as a citizen of this great nation, would be able to obtain one. I would give up on any dream of owning one if I were you. It's because they're rigged. Where's the rest of my party? Yeah, she looks pretty cool. Your name is Yo-Ho-Ho. Hold on, let me move this. Maybe. Were you there when I was playing Shenmue and the lady at the coffee shop basically tried to leave her job to give me directions? This is. It's basically, I'd say it's a Chinese themed area based on dogs. Because this guy comes from the place where all the cats are from, which may also explain why nobody likes him. Bad luck. Those who are in debt are not allowed to gamble at this casino. You and your new pet will have to find some other way of having fun. Wow, yo ho ho, you're rude.
Yes.
What the fuck? Bellboy cum sorcerer. Maybe a mix. I don't. All their names are definitely were definitely Chinese. You're right though. It might be a mix of a bunch of different cultures. Customers accompanied by dull bills are welcome to enter, but I'm afraid we must ask them to refrain from playing. I would not want your name, sir. We had places like this back home too. I guess some things are the same no matter where you go, huh? Alright, who's left to talk to? I'm gonna talk to Pirate Guy, let's see what he has to say. Yarhar! There's plenty of fun to be had in a place like this, Evan lad. I could spend an hour or 10 here if you let me. Casino-loving young woman. Wouldn't it be great if you magically knew someone's name just by talking to them? Yeah, you're right. Well, I think it's a little of both. That's, I don't know. You might be right, though. I think you're right. I think you're right. You're right. What is the most remarkable quality of the casino, you ask? I suppose it is the croupiers. Croupiers! Croupiers! Is that a French word? Wouldn't it? You just talk to someone and their name just appears in your head before you. Or some vague description of what they enjoy or who they are. No matter how good one's hand may seem, they always seem to find a way to turn the tables. They must be blessed with inexhaustible reserves of good fortune. No, you're being scammed. But this is no reason to give up. If I too pay regular obstinence to Lady Luck, the tide of fate will surely turn in my favor eventually. Yeah, right. Okay. That should do for now. I hope the others manage to find some helpful clues as well. I suppose it'd be convenient.
Well, now.
Until somebody had to remain incognito for whatever reason. You never have to check IDs. Well, what do you know? The dice they use in there are all the same ones from the gatekeeper's hand. Or head. Whatever. I can read. My brain's not scrambled, I promise. I don't know why I suck at reading out loud. And it seems they really are a little fishy. Whoa! Dude! What did you do? That's a lot of debt, my friend. I be the proof of that, lad. This place is as crooked as a wavered script. Damn it.
Money! No!
He left with a big fat bird.
Oh, come on!
You didn't, did you? Oh, did you? You big wally. I couldn't help myself. Stand by and watch while there's fun to be had? That ain't me, way girly.
Okay.
And how much did you lose exactly? If you'll excuse me a little pry. Oh, mere pennies, little fella. Mere pennies. That's a fat bird. Ain't no pennies. Alright, man. Right, well, let's forget about our friend, the genius here for a moment, shall we? There's something I want to show you. I can't do it here, though. Shall we take this somewhere a little quieter?
Sure.
How about the lobby at the inn? Where the lady barked at me? Hold on, out of pure curiosity here. Nope. Nope, I'm still gonna be him. Cool. The original gang's all here. Let's go.
Wow.
Someone ditched their bird.
Hey.
Money!
Never mind. It's his bird.
Hey.
I like that he actually greets you when you walk past. Would it be possible to borrow the lobby for a moment or two?
Yes.
By all means, lovely. By all means, take all the time you need. She didn't bark at me this time. Oh, she stole some dice. Cool. Well, a dice. A die.
Watch this. If I press the 1, we get a 1. And if I press the 5, a 5. Now 2. Beginner's luck.
Oh, cheeky beggars!
So that-
Oh, cheeky beggars.
Uh-huh.
This is how they've been doing it.
No.
So just deny it. Besides, it's better that he doesn't know we have it for now. Oh, we're gonna play him. Beat him at his own game. Then Bob's your uncle. Wait. Well, best plan, the flippin' world, right? Okay, cool, let's do it.
But
We gotta do it. We need those trees from the forest, so we can actually build houses and not have a kingdom that's just like 4 tents in the woods. Nobody will respect the kingdom if it's just 4 tents sitting in the middle of a field. Let's go get rid of our debt. And our debt bird that follows us around shouting at what we owe him. Ooh. Some mild pop in there. Don't think I didn't notice. I noticed. Alright, let's go. Put me 10 million in debt, will you? Come on, dog man. Let's go. You have come to repay your debt, I assume? No, we want to play again.
You owe me! You owe me!
Nope, I've come to play another round.
Very well.
As you wish, but know that should you lose for a 4th time, your debt will grow still further. That's fine. No, I'm not losing this time.
I'll be counting on you.
So, which will it be?
Red.
Time to put our little plan into action.
Let us begin.
Really?
Oh, that's impossible!
Wow. Okay. I mean, it worked.
What?
What deception is this? You manipulated the dice. You must have.
Really?
How would we have done that exactly? It's yours, and you rolled it. Some plan. Or are you saying you had some nasty little trick up your sleeve and didn't do it? Blah. Blah, let me try that again. Or are you saying you had some nasty little trick up your sleeve and it didn't work?
Ridiculous.
Oh, is Pugnacious gonna show up? Is this the dude? That's the dude. Well, what exactly is going on here? I don't know who this person is. You know better than to cause a scene so close to his eminence's private chambers. Master Pugnacious, how glad I am to meet you at last, my friend. We were sent here to on urgent business by a tree spirit that looks like Yoda.
Yeah.
And your stupid gatekeeper is a scamming piece of garbage.
Goodness.
Forgive my foolish underling if my good friend Nal sent you. It can be no trifling matter. No trifling matter. Why did I say trifling? Why can't I read right now? Trifling matter. That much should have been plain.
You.
And to resort to base deceit. An unforgivable transgression. Nah, I think you're all cheaters. I think this whole place is rigged. Cool, get rid of my debt, please. Kill the bird. Throw him in jail.
Yes, master.
Is he really gonna get thrown in jail for that? I mean, he's playing your game. Cool, let's go.
Welcome.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they have like some Korean names too. Welcome to the official residence of His Excellency, the Grand High Roller Pugnacious. Please keep conversation to a minimum. Absolutely. I don't trust him. We have come to ask you to return his forest to him, because you cheated. He has sent you to beg for it on his behalf. And why would I simply return it? I won it from him in a game of chance. It was fortune willed it. We couldn't help noticing how much cheating goes on in the supposed kingdom of chance. What are you implying? It was on the dice roll of Lady Luck herself that he gambled it. Alright. Our friend outside may have been capable of base trickery, but the Mistress of Fortune, I think not. So he wasn't even playing with their the casino dices? I don't know, I think he was. That doesn't mean someone couldn't have messed with it. Oh, hi, Allie. You would accuse our most sacred symbol of trickery? It is a preposterous idea, but you are welcome to examine her if it will please you. But I would warn you to proceed with the utmost care when doing so. The people of Goldpaw will not take to such an intrusion lightly.
Thanks.
All right, Mr. President, let's go examine that die. Trust not the pug. Welcome back. These outsiders do not know their place.
Yes, master.
We must be on our guard. Are they gonna try something? I really thought we were onto something there. We are. Right back where we started.
No.
You know, my only gripe right now, and it isn't really a gripe, it's just mildly disappointing. I miss the whole ability to jump back and forth between the real world and the fantasy world. Even though in the president's case, might not be much to jump back to since it all got nuked in the beginning of the game. The pug is trouble. Let's go anger the townspeople by examining their symbol of fortune. You don't see any kingmakers doing this, Sid. Bet you don't. Found anything lofty? Nothing much, no. Unless you count the biggest flippin' jumble of wards and charms and magic repellent doodads as I've ever seen in my life. Other than that, wood's nice. All smooth and shiny. Yeah, it's quality stuff, this. So nothing's amiss at first glance, huh? I can see why he was happy for us to come take a look. All those wards and things would mean that you couldn't influence the roll using magic, wouldn't they? I guess so. Roland don't know nothing about magic. He's new to this world. What I'd really like to do is sneak a peek inside, but I get the feeling we wouldn't make ourselves too popular if we smashed the thing open.
How dare you!
A laid-back old man, huh? Cease this outrage at once. Lady Luck's sacred statue is no place for your pet to play.
Oi!
Watch who you're calling a pet, Paleo. True. You'd have to be. Master Pugnacious gave us permission to look in at the die and, well, and make sure there's no funny business going on. That's the wrong thing to say. Is that so? Very well, very well. The degree to which he ensures Lady Luck's unimpeachable integrity is admirable indeed. Well, that didn't go the way I thought it would. It sure is. I'll bet the statue must take some serious looking after, huh? And that die, too.
Oh, yes.
Exactly, exactly. You are a young friend, but you are in... Let me try that again. You're a young friend, but you understand much. I give up. Why? Only recently, His Eminence became concerned at the decidedly worn condition of the die we had always used and had it replaced with an entirely new one. I think I get what's going on here. He just replaces it. No expense was spared in its making. He dispatched a delegation of our most highly respected craftsmen to the deepest part of the forest in search of the finest wood available. He did, huh?
Now then.
But listen to me chatting on. I'm sure you're busy enough already without me bothering you. Nice to meet you, young man. He really is a laid-back old dude. He meant the forest. We're going back to the woods. Seems like he's going to might overboard, sending all those craftsmen so far out of the way. That's probably why he wanted the woods. I don't know, but I think we should go back there and have a look. Alright, let's go. We're going back to the woods. Alright, now if I'm not mistaken, there's a way to fast travel back to the woods. Let's go back to the Great Gate. But I probably have to be outside to do it. Okay. Come on, can I fast travel there? What's wiggly way? That's not it. There it is. Oh, I forgot my little dudes. Hi, Yoda.
Hey.
It's kind of sad. He's just waiting to get evicted from his forest because he lost it in a game of dice.
James.
What I want to know is what he was getting, what he was trying to win. Money? They're making the dice.
Listen.
You won't be getting anywhere near the woods unless you can cast Quicken Growth. What's that? It's a spell, ye grant Bampot. Ye great Bampot. What's a Bampot? You've never heard of it? Ah, kids these days. Here, I'll teach it to you. Isn't it great? You can just learn something by just waving your hand. You know, just glow a little bit. You're better at math now. And what kind of spell is it exactly? Can you figure it out by the name? It makes plants grow fast. Cast that wee beauty on a teeny seed. Teeny tiny seed, and it'll be a tree. As tall as a house before you can blink. Magic. I need some magic. Who needs an education when you got magic, you know?
Thank you.
Righto, looks like we're off to the woods. I'm fine. I'm eager to fight some monsters. Let's go beat up some bad guys. Maybe some good guys too. Are you kidding me? You two? Come and play with us, they said. You can win back your forest, they said. They deny, telling me that I had to go all in, or the odds were 1,000 to against.
You owe me! You owe me!
I feel sorry for these people. I think that was on purpose. You know Studio Ghibli, they gotta put their references in everything. Oh yeah, bad guys, okay. It's been a while since I fought something, but I'm sure muscle memory will take over. Oh, you reversed me. That's new. It's just like in the first game, I found a character that's name was my neighbor Tom Taro. I thought was hilarious. Like, okay, Tom Taro. Yeah, that's Murder the Forest. That's great. Well, was someone supposed to go this way? Okay. Well, I can't go that way. Will it hurt me? The path is blocked by some spiky balls that look like they'd do you a mischief if you try to touch them. Yes. As a matter of fact, it is. Although it was more obvious in the first game, but if you look at it, they had that Ghibli vibe, like these little spirits here, you know? Which is why it blew my mind that the second game got made, because the first game kind of went off people's radar. Nobody really thought much of it. So much so that it price dropped down to like, I think $10, less than a month after it came out.
Watch this.
Or at least it felt like less than a month. I saw it in the discount bin real quick, with the exception of the special edition, which came with this huge book. So I did not expect, seeing how the first game was so niche, that the second game would ever be made. And I can tell they took some liberties with this one, but, well, liberties. They changed it up a little bit to make it more accessible. Because the biggest complaint with the first game was that the combat system was just way too tedious if you did not maintain your MP. Because now I'm stuck on the final boss in the first game. Because I keep running out of MP. Your main character does shit for melee damage and has to rely on familiars to attack. And familiars can only be out in combat for a set amount of time before you switch. But what makes it more complicated than that, I think it probably did. I mean, the first game was a masterpiece in terms of just the universe around you. You'd want to stop and look at everything. And this one's not too far off. The environment still looked pretty cool, but nothing made me stop and go, holy shit, yet. It's definitely more fast-paced. Okay, Mumshroom.
You ready for this?
Even the enemies might remind you of something from the film. Although now that I think about it, I gotta do some more research on this particular game. I know level 5 is still the what part of it, but this could very well be a different team. Keeping the spirit alive.
Gosh.
Oi!
Because I know the first Ni no Kuni was actually a game on the Nintendo DS. I'm only a little lost. What are you talking about? I jumped up here. I mean, this forest is pretty cool. It's full of pebbles, you know. Right? What's up, Rick? How you doing, man?
Watch your back.
I'm gonna find that cable everybody uses to split the signal for the PS3, because I want to stream the first game. I want to show you that masterpiece, because then it's very obvious it's a Studio Ghibli game. It starts out like a movie and everything. Going through Motor City, which is very clearly a reference to Detroit, which I love. Hey, I'll take the pebble over the moldy stick I got earlier. Although I'm liking these little spirits. Hold on a second. Let me tinker with something here. What's this tactic tweaker? I have not bothered with this for the whole time I've had it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, these are all the monster types from the last game. No, it doesn't. And it makes me mad. The reason why you can't capture anything using a capture card on your PS3 without a workaround is because the HCCP, they don't allow you to disable it. Or is it enable? You know what I mean. Basically, it doesn't allow it to pass through because of apps. Because it has Netflix and all that on there, they won't give you the option. They give you the app. They only halfway through the PS4's life cycle gave you the option of doing that manually. But they won't budge on the PS3, which is bullshit. And I think the reason why is because they just don't want to go through the system and update it so that it disables those apps when you use a capture card. So the only workaround is to use a splitter. That confuses the system into thinking that it isn't using a capture card. What's up, Mega Man? How you doing? Like, it's sad though, even Microsoft, with the Xbox 360, even they allowed it. And it just disabled the apps when you used the capture card. Oh, Sony. Ooh, a punishing Wolfram sword. Well, yeah, but here's the problem. Here's where things get even more complicated. Not every HDMI splitter works. Like, I have one, but it doesn't work. You gotta find one, like, that's... Basically, there's like 3 different cables people use to capture with their PS3, and even then, it's not guaranteed to work if they updated the stuff. It's dumb. It's complicated, and it's annoying. And I don't like gambling. That's the only thing. That's the only reason why I haven't bought the cable yet. Is because even if I only spent like $3 on it, I don't like the idea of spending $3 on something that might not actually work. Like that, if you look it up, YouTubers will tell you like the exact cable they use and say, now, you gotta get lucky because there's a chance it might not work if they swapped them out with a newer version or something like that. Because they know about that workaround and they don't want it to be used for piracy, so they patch it. It's dumb. But it could easily be fixed if Sony just went back to their PS3 and gave it the same update they gave the PS4, where you could just disable it. Cause I wanted to do, I was gonna stream Siren the Blood Curse too, but I absolutely refuse to rebuy the same game that I own. It should be backwards compatible on the PS3, but nope, they want you to buy it again. I could rant for hours about this stuff, but I'll stop. I will spare your ears my frustration. Let's say I'm not a happy camper when it comes to backwards compatibility on the PS4. And how they very clearly backpedaled on it. They're like, well, yeah, you can play your games on the PS3 using PS Now. That's the only way it'll work. Psych! Introducing PS3 originals. But only if you buy them. Again, we kinda updated them. Kinda. They didn't change shit. A mild resolution bump at best. Warren spending $20 for a game that's 4. No.
Wow.
Whoa. Well, they've been busy. So this is where they're making the trick dice. I think it's funny that they're making it right under the guy's nose. He owns his forest and has no idea there's a factory in here where they're making trick dice. The same dice used to trick him into losing the forest that he owns. That's the ultimate scam.
No.
We can't draw attention to ourselves. We need to slip in undetected and find out. Oh no. Undetected? Me? Stealth? This should end well. Hide yourselves, some swabs are coming. Let's talk about our evil plan here outside. Why did they have to build it so far away? Fool! Any closer, and the people of the city would surely discover it. They're from Gold Paul. They must be. Well, I mean, they're dog people. They have to be. You know, I think I might be thinking what you're thinking. We're just gonna beat him up. Okay, so we took their clothes, but we're not dogs. Guess I should have expected as much from a pair of sky pirates. Are you sure this will work? I'm not. Only one way to find out, lad. We'll keep watch out here. Off you go and sneak into their dice factory. Great. We're sneaking. And we're blatantly obvious not from Gold Paw. Just don't be too long. Guess we don't have much choice. Come on, let's go. Arf, arf. Alright, place your bets, guys. Do you think this will work? Because I don't. Never mind, they're dumb. I was sure he was going to see through our disguise. Well, he didn't look like he didn't look. He didn't. Looks like this might work.
All right.
All right, we need at least 2 forms of proof. The first is something tying Pugnacious directly to the deception. Some kind of documentary evidence would be ideal. The next is evidence of how they're manipulating the dice. My guess is they're not using magic.
Oh.
How else could it be done? Oh, there are ways. We have a few different techniques for manipulating things from a distance where I'm from. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody here is coming up with something similar.
All right.
Let's do it. Though these disguises should help us get close to people who work here. Maybe we can pick up some clues. But we're not dogs! Okay. Arf, arf, my friend.
Hey there.
Have you seen my blueprints? You don't even look. You don't even know what blueprints are? Ah, forgive me. I should have taken better care of them. There's nothing incriminating around here. There. All the dice met the required standard, and that's this week's quota met. So now it's time to relax. Arf, arf! This guy looks cool. See, these are the glasses Pugnacious should be wearing. Never mind, there are actual regular people here too. How old is Evan? I don't know, but the looks of things, I would say he's at least 12. This? Oh. It is a proposal suggesting a few improvements to our basic dice design.
Yeah.
We cannot go on making the same old thing forever, after all. We should be seeking out new ideas all the while.
Yeah.
Enter the Matrix.
Yeah.
These are all fortune tellers. You must excuse me. I am rather busy at the moment. I must assemble all the necessary documents in order to process the factory accounts. Sometimes I regret choosing to work the accounting department, constantly hounded by everybody, and never a word of thanks. The hounds? Ooh. I've obtained a set of signed instructions.
Oh.
You owe me. Look at this. It was in the drawer. It looks like instructions on how he wants them to build it. I'm guessing these were supposed to be destroyed. Luckily for us, somebody didn't do their job. That's certainly undeniable proof. Wonderful. There's only one more piece of proof. A device for manipulating Lady Luck's dice. There must be a prototype or a spare somewhere around here. Let's ask around.
Yes.
Goldpaw has long been famous for its tricks and contraptions. You know, it's our job to take all this knowledge and use it to create even more exciting dice. And only we high officials of the realm are permitted the privilege of working with them. Such an honor, such a great honor. We're gonna probably find that proof over here. Come to think of it, the music should also remind you of the films. This guy's face gives me the creeps. Imagine running into him in a dark alley. Knife in hand. The face of a murderer. No, we got the dice. Now we're looking for proof that they're cheating. So we're undercover, we're incognito. I am sick to the back teeth of churning around regular dice day after day. When will I finally be allowed to work in the trick dice department? You have to murder your way up, dude. Look at that face. That's the face of a serial. He's looking directly at the camera. He knows.
Hey there.
Fussy fortune teller. How many dice have you made today, friend? I'm feeling especially productive. I think I may even break my daily record. Where is the spare control unit? I am certain that I left it here on the table. Where is the spare control unit? Control unit? It looks like some kind of control unit, but there's no way you'll be able to sneak it out from under the worker's nose. There might be another one lying around somewhere, though.
Yeah.
My superior told me recently that despite appearances to the contrary, these devices are not actually powered by magic. He says that, in fact, they rely on technology that we imported from another kingdom. Okay, we gotta find that control unit. Bone idle fortune teller. Huh? How dare you? I'm not idling. I have something very important to do. And what about you? Should you not be getting back to work also? I mean, it's in your name, dude. There are plenty of interesting objects on the shelves, but none of them appear to provide any evidence of wrongdoing. Oh, it's right here. I see it. Give me this. Thanks. Good eye, my friend.
Oh.
Well, we pulled off this stealth mission without a hitch. It's just like you said. A lucky guess. Anyhow, Pugnacious must have one of these. So this is how he keeps the taxes so high. And how he stole the forest from him. Right from under his nose, mind you. I'm sure that's... it sure seems that way. And it's also how we're going to make him pay. That's everything we need. Come on, let's get out of here. We so stealthy, they never saw it coming. Unauthorized intruders detected. Initiating attack sequence. Well, shit.
Oh my goodness!
What is that? Tree ball spirit?
Blimey!
Sorry, looks like we got rumbled. What's this horrible thing doing here anyways? I don't like our chances, girly. They're trapped. Well, wait, we didn't blow our cover, they blew theirs. I feel slightly better now. It's a Beyblade, of course.
Leave this to me!
Ooh, he's got his own theme. Okay, shadow spirits. I mean, elements, help me out. I don't know what I just did, but I did it. I went Super Saiyan for a moment. Let's do that again. Help me out, spirits. This was too easy. Okay. Alright, that was a real dick move, not gonna lie. Stop spinning and let me attack you. Anti-mode. He's getting ready to do something big. So I gotta kill him before he does. Never mind. We got nixed. I know this spell. This means I can't use magic. Lucky for you, I don't need it. Unlucky for you, I should say. I thought me goose was cooked there for a second. I didn't. That was way too easy. But I think it's because I lucked out and got that golden ball for some reason. Looks like the people in the factory didn't notice the racket either. We got lucky there. Well, did you find your precious proof? Yes, we found the device Pugnacious uses to control the dye's movement. That's the stuff, lad. Now we can hang the swaddling dog out to dry. Let's go. Also that... Is this easy mode? I don't recall choosing the difficulty in this game. Or maybe I did. I'm just going to say I am advancing through this game's plot a lot faster than the first one. Because the first one was a lot of you running and barely beating a boss. Because I was barely the right level to fight them. I need you to be sure you're okay with what we're about to do. We'll be interfering directly in another country's affairs. If it doesn't go well for us, things could get ugly. I mean, look at what happened to us, man. We got nuked. And if they go really badly, you could be making an enemy of an entire nation. Are you willing to take that risk? Stealing from one's own people is unforgivable. We cannot stand by and let this happen. We have to give the citizens of Goldpaw their country back.
That's the stuff, man.
Yeah!
Aye.
More kingly by the day, your majesty. You really are starting to sound like a king, you know. Alright, our leader is set out for his... I like that he just gave up on his world and decided to just fully embrace his fantasy world and just help him become king. Roland's a good guy. He was probably a great president. Why do I have to go this way? Because there will be treasure. An elite sorcerer's ring. Oops. I'll put it on later. Oh, Roland came from the real world. He isn't from this fantasy land of magic and magic. Yes. Oh, I get you. There is that. It's gone. It's Fallout. He's gonna come back and he's gonna enter the world of Fallout. That's what's gonna happen. I don't think Roland wants to go back. He's like, nah, it's cool, man. I mean, would you want to be the president and have to explain what happened? Could you explain it? How did you survive? Well, you see, I kind of vanished, woke up in a fantasy land full of magic and fairies and a half cat boy who I helped become king. And then they brought me back to the real world in the end. Probably. President, are you insane? Possibly. A jar of holy wonder water. Holy wonder water. It's better than holy water. It's holy wonder water. Okay, I gotta get out of here. You know what? I should just fast travel back there. You'd be very perturbed. I don't know. It bothered me a little bit. It might, at the very least, it'll make it so you never lose durability. Ever. That's what Holy Wonder Water does. It eliminates the risk of losing any and all durability. Come on, pork chopper.
You ready for this?
Give me some experience. So like if I fast travel too much, I'll be under leveled for the next encounter to come. You know Pugnacious isn't gonna go down without a fight. That was a mini boss at best. Where's the real boss? Yeah. Just buy the most expensive shoes money can buy. That is the way to go. Here's some treasure. Here we go. Yes. I wonder what that place is. Come on, you wyvern scum. Right? It looks really pretty.
Watch your backs.
So welcome to the stream. I like the graphics, but I really like the music. I wish I was like the. Oh, you wish Pokemon was like this. Sensei, I gotta ask you a question, buddy. Do you own a PS3? Because if you do, buy Ni no Kuni 1. your wish is granted, because it's basically Pokemon with spirits.
Watch this.
Slightly different rules, but it has that whole collect 'em all aspect. You have a whole book that's basically your Pokédex of different types of spirits that you can recruit, and they do evolve. Well, you have to make them evolve with the right stone, but you get the idea. Stop running from me! No! Come on, dude. Don't do this to me. Oh, I get it. You're like one of those treasure spirits. You just drop stuff.
I need your help.
Oh, thanks for the sub. It blows my mind that they released Ni no Kuni 2 to the PS4, but don't appear to have any plans to release Ni no Kuni 1. Yet on the flip side, there was an article talking about how they're going to port all their previous games to the Switch. So the Switch is probably going to get Ni no Kuni 1. Ooh, a treasure chest. And I think they're both great games for different reasons. It does. Alright, hold on a second. Let me swap our equipment out. We got some good stuff here. I didn't get a new wand, did I? Yes, I did, but I like mine better. What's this? Yeah, I like my current wand better. I got my damp cutlass. Ooh, that's actually better. Alright, you there. No. Who uses the axe? You use that. Oh, this game. Okay, so this game is basically like a Studio Ghibli film. So, the main character here, Evan, is supposed to be the king of a place called Ding Dong Dell. I know, odd name, I'm sure. But, it gets overthrown by mouse people, and Roland, this guy here, rescued him. He kind of woke up in this world after getting blown up in his world, which is basically our world, if that makes sense. You know how Ghibli films go. You wake up and you somehow enter a fantasy world.
You ready for this?
One of those scenarios. So right now, we're trying to build a new kingdom and take back our old one. By showing the world that we are the proper king of this land. I don't know. Yes, basically a normal person wakes up in a magical world due to some odd circumstances. He thought he was dead. Because he was the president of what I'm assuming is America. They're pretty vague about that, but the eagle on the flag kind of makes me think he's the president of America. Then a bomb hits the city, he gets blown up, then he wakes up here to be greeted by the once King Evan. So your typical anime story.
Here goes nothing.
I like that his gun carried over into the fantasy world, though. Alright, listen here, Hedgehound. I'm gonna have to beat you up. He was the president in his world. So I guess that counts as being kind of famous. I actually uploaded a video of my first impressions of the game that shows the cutscene where it all happens. And it does kind of establish this game's story thus far. titled Nino Kuni, Revenant Kingdom. I hate this guy. Or was it Let's Shoot Everything? I think it was Shoot Everything. I called it Shoot Everything. Because I did shoot everything. Yeah, it does have a Final Fantasy vibe, doesn't it? It's way different than the first game's combat system, where you had to summon spirits or familiars to fight for you. And you, the main characters, were usually casters. You were always spellcasters, and the spirits would do like the melee attacks and all that stuff. And I believe they changed it on purpose because it was way too dependent on having a lot of MP. Shoot Everything Simulator.
You ready for this?
The combat system also makes me think of the Tales game, only with a slightly larger arena. At least you don't sound like a squeaker. I don't know. I think Evan's pretty close. I'm sure he'd have a Minecraft YouTube channel if he could. Wait a minute. Speaking of that, this game has something that's really weird. Where is it? I almost never use it, but it's basically Facebook. Yeah, Leaf Book. Meeting a mushroom. And it has comments on the threads and everything. You've rolled yet another 6, so taxes are going to be higher. It's kind of cool because it... What the hell? I stole Evan's Leaf Book and took a picture of Batu without him noticing. There's a born leader of men. Try taking it from a little further. Wow, okay. That's funny. Alright, we're here. We're back at the Pugnacious' dwelling. Land of the dog people. Who may be Korean and or Chinese. Or both. Probably both. As we explore this wonderful map. That guy's got a lot of debt. Basically, since you just joined us, this town, or this kingdom here, they decide their taxes at the roll of a dice. And the king is basically rigging the game so their taxes are always way too high. But we're going to expose him for the fraud that he is. Hopefully. What could possibly go wrong? Walking straight up to the king and showing him proof that he's basically lying to his people. Alright, Pug Dude. We got proof you're a lying, dirty bastard. Let's go. You again. And did Lady Luck provide evidence of the dastardly fuck! I can read, I promise. Machinations of which you are imagined as guilty? Yes, so we know you're cheating, dude. More wild accusations. And where is your proof? Did you find evidence of trickery? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Why confront him directly? Why not confront the people and say, "Hey, your king is lying to you"? Even their court trials are decided by the roll of a dice, apparently. It's not such a bad idea. I hear she's the one who passes judgment on legal matters around here. Just like that. Politics, man. How would you feel
Indeed.
if a murder trial that you were involved in was decided at the roll of a dice? They're like, well, he's not guilty, but we blatantly saw him do it. Yeah, but Lady Luck says he's not guilty, so he's not guilty. This is the way of Goldpaw. Alright, he's going to let the fortune lady roll the dice to decide whether he's innocent or guilty. But know that if I am found innocent, I shall treat your attempt at sedation with the gravity they desire. You will be punished for crimes against the state. You can't punish me, I'm the king. I just suck at reading out loud. But alright, let's do this. Then we will begin the preparations right away. Come to the square, and at the appointed time. Alright, let's do this. Let's topple this guy. I hope this results in some really cool boss fight. Because I want to punch Pugnacious in the face, personally.
Sure.
Rollins up. Begin the trial. I hereby convey the trial by fortune of Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw. That's a series I have not played a lot of. True spoken, huh? Being the defendant, His Eminence will be unable to preside over this hearing. As such, it falls to me to discharge his duties. I hope you will forgive my doubtless clumsy efforts in this most unfamiliar role. A trial is underway. I like that title though, Grand High Roller. Hey, he's putting back on his that's what he was wearing before he got blown up. He's wearing his suit because he's a lawyer now. Because this is the court of law. The defendant, Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw, bows his head before Lady Luck and submits to her judgment in this matter. He stands accused of dereliction of duty, specifically the knowing deception of his people. Phoenix Wright. Oh yeah, it's time to object, my dudes. If this prosecution would like to begin by making its case, I intend to prove to this court that Master Pugnacious did knowingly and willingly, with the aid of a network of his most trusted retainers, defraud the very people with whose care he is entrusted. Damn, he's going all in. Further, I will show that his distributed devices among his accomplices, which were used to carry out deception on a grand scale through the manipulation of dice rolls. Yo, bro, that's a lot of big words, man, I'm just saying. I do not doubt that you have found evidence of something trifling among lower-level officials, but to allege that this administration as a whole is complicit in such behavior is presumptuous, is preposterous. Preposterous. Oof. I do not have not and will never engage in dishonest practices of any kind, and to accuse me of such is to defame my character and call my good name into question. Wow, this is straight up a court case. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, now he's throwing his own people under the bus. I mean, he threw a guy in jail. Outright. Maybe. I don't think he really put him in jail. Hey! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey! Hey! Did you just dab in my stream? Did you just dab in my stream? That's an oof, my friend. That's an oof. I don't have the oof button. Wait, yes I do. I had the oof button. Oh wait, but you won't hear it because I don't have my system audio on. There, now you'll hear it. There you go. Have some oofs. Alright, now I'll stop being silly and continue playing the game. No one expects to oof. You were right. You're on the dab watch list now, you see. Basically, I'm going to be paying extra close attention to what you type from now on. I felt so bad. There was a stream where I jokingly said I was banning somebody for dabbing, and they actually took it seriously and said, "Wow, dude, you take this way too seriously. I'm leaving." And I thought they were joking, but they actually left. Hey, we got proof. What is the meaning of this? I think from now on, if somebody dabs, I'll just play some random thing off of the soundboard. Bruh! Whoa, okay, alright. See, now you're pushing it. Now you're pushing it. You walk in a fine line. I might have to put you in timeout. I might have to time you out for like a whole, like, 20 seconds. But you can't do that because YouTube's stupid. You can only outright ban people temporarily. Dabbing is dangerous, alright? There's a story behind it. Whenever somebody dabs, usually an unfavorable person appears in the live stream. We don't want no shenanigans on late night shenanigans. I think you know very well, after all, this document was written by you, was it not? Jovi unsubscribed to my channel and resubscribed just so the notification would scare me. Yes, I would. Because I keep forgetting that I had this really loud notification. Yeah, double oof. Hold on. There's your double oof. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the prosecution's key exhibit. This has been a weird stream, by the way. I got called by a telemarketer and they hung up on me because they already know who it is. They don't want to mess with me. They don't want to get trolled. Do people still say that? Do they still say that? Get trolled? They probably don't say that anymore. Oh well.
No.
No. Only that my prior outburst was merely an expression of shock at the brazenness of this shameless act. I have never seen this document in my life. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence is a pitiful tactic indeed. It is a forgery, plain and simple. Why don't we let Lady Luck be the judge of that? By all means. It seems that both sides are satisfied to entrust judgment on this matter to the Mistress of Fortune. May the die roll stand as the undisputed word of truth. Lady Luck, grant us an even number if this evidence is false. If be otherwise, let the number be odd. Time to show the people of Goldpaw just how badly they've been misled. We're rigging the game in our favor.
Even the evidence is judged to be false.
Oh, voice acting.
Lady Luck has spoken. Righto, Your Majesty. Ha! No!
They don't see him blatantly pulling the lever?
What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
Look at him!
Which brings us to the crux of the prosecution's case. That Master Pugnacious knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
Those dogs are blind, man. He was blatantly doing it right in front of them.
But
By the use of the remote control, the outcome of Lady Luck's die rolls can be readily manipulated. The prosecution was able to visit the place where these devices were manufactured, and to procure one for its own purposes, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Cool. Okay, cool. Got it. Master Pugnacious. Oh, he's in the doghouse now. He's about to catch those hands. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Okay, what's going on? All that I did for Goldpaw. I had to make my nation rich, richer than any other. It was the only way. The bond with his people is weakening. Soon it will be time. Of course his assistant's up to no good. What's going on?
what's that?
It's the Kingmaker, Longfang.
He doesn't look happy.
Longfang? Here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting.
I did not think that's what that guy sounded like.
My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine.
What's going on?
Wait!
Oh, he did. This isn't the boss fight I wanted. Butcher, baker, kingmaker. Cool, he bakes. Good to know. I think he took his soul. It's an interdimensional dimension, ain't it? And if we don't do something about it, it'll eat us up. It'll eat up this whole kingdom. Okay, great.
What?
Even he's like, oh shit, man.
You ain't wrong there.
You ain't wrong there, my boy. Tis a kingmaker gone duly. What happens to power you can't keep a lid on? That's right, it comes flying out of you. And the places where it comes flying out are exactly the right places to wallop. Hit him where it hurts. Don't worry about knowing where these special spots are. They're probably gonna glow. Hit the glowing spots on the enemy, okay.
Leave this to me.
Right. Realm Wreckers are kingmakers that have lost control of their enormous power and run wild as a result. This power escapes from them in bright glowing bursts. The point from which the energy is... Yeah. Hit the glowing spot. Alright. Covered up with lore. I've played my fair share of games. I know how this goes. Alright, the lava's gonna fall on the glowing spots. Yep. Wait, what? Highmakers are mysterious entities that have absorbed the power of kingmakers, giving them the ability to exploit their weakness when enough of them gather together. They are born from items in which the kingmaker has instilled its power, so if you smash up anything kingmaker creates, you can find some. Cool. Let's get more fire spirits. Alright. Oh no! I'll be right back. Okay, so I have 3 minutes to beat this boss. Fun. They keep missing.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, do your thing. Nullify it, my dude. I'm not gonna beat this boss in 3 minutes. What I'll do is just suspend the game and then resume the stream once I get back. Yeah, how you like that? Which thankfully you can do. Unless by some miracle I can beat this guy in 3 minutes. But either way, I'm gonna suspend the game. So that sucks. That's not. Where my fire guys at? Not enough. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna do that now. After a few more swings at this dude. But the good news is when I get back, I'll have some new VR games. That'd be fun. Work on that backlog of games I've been wanting to play. You just step on his own little fairy dudes. That's rude. It's rude, man. Guy's gonna jump back. My attack's lower. Oh, they debuffed him. Oof. Okay, that's the horn. Alright guys, it's been a fun stream. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back. Hopefully I won't be dead. So I will see you later today or next time. Till then, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for not dabbing in my stream.